everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm really excited to share with you all today designer's choice for this month. And like I always mention at the beginning of all my videos when I do designer's choice, these are exclusive die sets available until they are sold out, and they're only available through Tonic Studio. So I always put the link below. All the information you're going to need is below as well in the description box, so it will include prices, how to get hold of it, all the links, etc. Last month's one was a sellout. It was the cantilever box. It was a great die set, and so many people missed out, so please don't miss out. They're just amazing die sets, and they're put together really well as well. And you can see this month's one is packed full of dies, and you can see it's a tag shape, is beautiful. But I just want to mention that they all come in these plastic sleeves, so if you're collecting the designer's choice, you can just put them all in a folder and they'll all be there for you when you need them, so you can actually be organized as well with your dies. So this is my die set. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the look of it already. So by the looks of it, it's like a tag shape at the top, but obviously you can use all these elements separately. There's a cut die here which will cut the top of a card or a tag, whatever you want. And all these ones here, these are verso dies, so basically these dies will cut into your cardstock. There's this really cute one here which is a stitch detail one, and obviously you don't have to just use this with this die set, you can use it with whatever project you're doing. And then there's also a cute little double layer flower here as well. So Tonic Studios are really great with their details, with the design choices. They're just amazing designs. So without any more talking, I want to get stuck in and use these dies and create some things with you guys. So I've prepped both my card bases, and I'm going to show you what I did. So because I'm not really into measuring, and I wanted to make my first one a tag shape, the perfect card blank to use with this top of the tag is actually the 5x7 cards from Tonic Studios, and these come with envelopes as well. And basically this will fit above your card blank just like that, and then you can cut it out and then layer your elements. So what I've done, I've cut my card like this, and then I've taken the decorative edge and I've opened it up. So I've taken my decorative top layer there, move this out of the way. So I've taken the decorative top layer there and I've placed it on the top. I left my card open because I didn't want to cut through both layers, and then I've done the same here using this layer. So that's given me my first card base. So let's get creating this card. So with another same size piece of paper in black this time, I've cut it out the same way using that top die, and that's going to create my insert. And I wanted a darker piece because I wanted all that beautiful die cut out work in white to show up a bit more, so it's a really nice contrast there. And when you've got these die sets to play with, it's a really nice way to use up your beautiful papers that we all collect and love. And this was a really nice way for me to use up some of my paper stash that I've had sitting around for a while. So just bust out some papers and create with your new dies whenever you get the chance. So because the edges were looking a bit too white, I wanted to kind of mute it down and blend it in with the black background. So I've taken some black shadow ink pad, and this is a Nuvo ink pad, and I've taken a soft brush and I'm just catching the edges of my card tag shape there, and that's just gonna mute it down a bit and just blend it in with the rest of the card, and it's not going to be so harsh and white on the edges. And then I'm going to add some pretty flowers to my card, and these just came with the paper collection that I've been using. And then to finally finish this card off, I'll be adding a tiny string bow to the top, and that's going to finish this card. And then we're going to be on to the second card, where I'll be doing it a bit different to this one. Now onto the second card. I've used the same card size. I've just snipped a bit off the top and the bottom, and this time round I've taken my die onto some pink paper there, and I've used that pretty large die again. So I've cut the top, turned it around and cut a mirror image on the bottom, and it's given this beautiful doily like look. Really beautiful detail. And I'm going to stick that onto some of that black distress paper again for some contrast. And you might be thinking, why have I left a white border on the top and bottom of that card? So I wanted to make it look like a really nice set with the first card, and I needed a bit more white, so that white on the top and the bottom looks like a tiny white border, which again adds to the look, and it looks really smart. Then what I've done, I've created another little border, and this time using that sweet little die which cuts out these tiny little diamond shapes, and I've cut it out onto some black paper, and I'm gonna lay that up onto some white paper to again give me a bit more of that white dimension on my card. And I'm gonna snip the edges off and lay that on top of my card there. So again, it's all about creating layers for your cards. So that's going to be one layer. I've also cut this piece out from the paper, and that's going to give me another layer. So that's going to go on first, and then my border on top of that. I'm also going to add a tiny sticker to the center of this, and it just says hello. And to embellish it, on the first card I've used some pre-done flowers. For this one I'm actually making my little flowers. So these flowers are from the die set. So you get one die that cuts the shadow layer, and the other die just cuts out the detail, which you can actually lift up and pop out. You can use as many layers as you like. I've used 2 layers per flower, and I've created 3 flowers to create a tiny little cluster on my card, and it came out really sweet. I really love these little flowers. And again, to coordinate with my first card, like I said, I'm doing it like a little set. I really wanted to incorporate a bit of gold, so I've taken my Nuvo drop in gold, and I've added a tiny drop to each one to create my flower centers. And while I had it out, I just had to add a few drops to my first card as well. These Nuvo drops are so addictive. I love them, and I just love using them to add a bit of interest, a bit of texture. They're just lovely, and I've got a whole loads of colors now, and I love them. I love using them. And I'm also using the string to add a bow again to coordinate with the first card. And after that bow goes on, that's going to finish my second card. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check out all the links below. Like I said, don't miss out on these designer's choice kits. They do sell fast, so don't miss out. Check out all the links, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.